Got no sound on, so let's start again. Good evening all and welcome to a whisper of what's to come. I wanted to spill the tea, as I said last Friday, but I think the tea has truly and well been spilt over the last week with what's to come. And wow, what a great thing is what's to come. Thanks to the Crafty Witches. I think we've got that sound now. If you can let me know, that'd be great. Is it there? Do we have sound now? Are we all okay? That's better. Thanks, Jackie. I can see you on YouTube. That's brilliant. Wow, I've got it great now. I can see the comments on YouTube and I can also see what's coming in and on Facebook as well. That's brilliant. Good, we're getting better at this, aren't we? Right. So I did say we were going to spill the tea, like I said. Well, what the tea has been spilt and how excited are we all here at the Cauldron. I know Linda's fizzing with excitement, Becky's fizzing with excitement, and so am I. I can't wait. We are joining Live Shopping VIP. How exciting is this? Going to swap to Facebook. Okay, Jackie, no problem. That's brilliant. Join us there on Facebook. Right. How exciting. We're going to Live Shopping VIP. So let me just take these out. Now, I just wanted to show you. They're on Facebook, so you can follow Highlight Crafts. That's perfectly fine as well. But they have their own Facebook page as well, Live Shopping VIP. So give those a follow and you'll see all the latest updates from all the VIP guests that are coming on as well. Boo, hi Linda. Good to see you. Just saying how fizzing with excitement you are about what's to come over at Live Shopping. It's going to be fantastic, and we're all really looking forward to it. Yeah. Oh, Jackie, you're back. Lovely. That's great. Hi, Sam. That's brilliant as well. So yeah, as I was saying, we're going over to Live Shopping VIP. I'm going to do is take you onto their website because they have a separate website as well to Highlight Crafts, which is the Live Shopping VIP. Now, it may be completely brand new to you. You may already know that it exists. However, a lot of it was new to me over the last few months, and it's just been a really exciting journey to get here. I think I was going to say it was the worst kept secret, I suppose, in a way, because which makes me laugh really, is because the picture that appeared a few weeks ago with Linda and Becky standing outside Highlight Crafts, I thought to sort of give it away that we might be joining forces. So that gave us a little bit of a tea spilt already. But then obviously they have a newsletter that comes out like a roundup on a Sunday, and the last two Sundays we've had sort of the first one was like, can you guess? And then like this week it was the Crafty Witches are coming to Live Shopping VIP, which we are I know I'm going to keep probably saying it all night, but we are really super excited about it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just jump over to the computer to Live Shopping VIP because I just wanted to show you the brand page that we've got, and we're going to look at some of what we've got coming up, some of the new releases, and we've got some demos tonight, and we've also got some of the samples from the sample team to show you because we've got a brand new book of spells coming to Live Shopping, and we've got some classic favourites as well. So let's just jump over to the computer so we can see what it's all about, and let me just take that one out. Lovely. Right, so just wanted to show you on here. So it's Live Shopping VIP. So if you just type that into Google, you'll find the page, and then you can see it's got a list going across. Very similar sort of setup to our own with products ours would be, but we've got brands on there, and I've already scrolled in, but if you get to the brands and you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see the Crafty Witches, and then it brings up this page, and this is our brand page, and it's introducing the Crafty Witches. So it tells you a bit about us. A lot of you already know, but there's going to be new customers over there at Live Shopping that probably don't know how we started and what it's all about, and what Linda and Becky's sort of vision was way back in 2022. So this is going to tell you a bit about us, and then it takes you to the start of some of our products that we've already had loaded onto there. Now these are products, you know, as you would know, they are available on the Crafty Witches website as well. But obviously we're going to be loading some products on, and obviously we're going to have some exclusive deals on live shopping as well. That you'll get extra with, so we'll talk about that when we get to what's going on. But you can see we've just loaded a few bits on there to get us started. Some of our classic things like our junk journals, our 3 for 2s, you know, but obviously that's going to grow and build as we build our relationship with Highlight Crafts. So it is super exciting, and loads to come. But I just wanted to show you the shopping VIP page, just so that you know where to go, because you can also, to watch us on Wednesday, because we're on there Wednesday at 12 p.m. That's lunchtime, isn't it? And then we're on again at 7 p.m. on the night. So the first show is going to be a Crafty Witches show, and then the second show we're bringing you some Pollyanna classics as well, so that's super exciting as well. So we're going to get to show some of the products we've picked to go already onto the live shopping, which I know, I mean, it's an honour to present Pollyanna's work anyway, but I know me and Linda are super excited about that as well, as is Becky, bless her. Right, let's go over to what we're bringing. So let's go back to the front first so I can... So we're bringing, we're going to be bringing, let me just get that down. Let me go over to the front. That's fine, that's right. So we're already there. That's good. Right, so we're going to be bringing a brand new book of spells. It's the Abracadabra edition. I feel like Lady Gaga or that song from the past, you know, to start singing Abracadabra. But it's a fantastic new book of spells. And when you see the landing page, you're just going to be amazed, because it's got a new feel, a new look to it. But we've got some of our classic ways of running our book of spells as well. We're going to be bringing the the Magica cards. We've got the butterfly. We're going to bring a lot of the products. So the butterfly paper charms, butterfly promise, and we're going to bring the. I've got that much around me. We've got the honeybee collection. We've got. On the Crafty Witches show, we've got quite a few, but the star of the show is this book of spells, which again, it will be available eventually on the Crafty Witches website. But if you buy it from live shopping VIP, you're going to get a bonus download as well with it. And I'm going to show you a download from the book of spells, and I'm also going to show you the bonus download that you're going to get as well if you buy from live shopping VIP. Okay, let's go back to the computer so we can see what it is. And wow, what do we all think straight away? It's a line down. It's got the open me as usual on it, but it's not a 1 this time. It's just an open me, so it's a flip of the page. What are we all thinking? How do we think it looks? Oh, hi Roz, hi Wendy, Lucy. Hi, great to see you. I'm looking forward to seeing the new things. Great to have you here, Lucy, as well. I can tell you're all going to love this Abracadabra edition of the Book of Spells. And again, like I said, we're so excited to bring it to live shopping VIP. So let me just click over and open him up. There you go. Again, it's got you, as you normally would have, you've got your contents page, which gives you the 3 collections, the topper collections, and the brilliant basics inserts as well. So again, we've got something new in all of it, and they're all brand new collections as well. You've got more information as always. I'm going to pick the collection I'm going to make my first demo from to show you, but I'm going to leave the other collections for Linda to show you on Wednesday. But we've got Fairy Kisses, Rainbow Blossoms, Whisper of the Woods, Pastel Posy toppers, and I've just got to say, Becky and these toppers, these are delicious. They are sublime, beautiful, every word you can think of. Becky's got and they can be decoupaged, everything. They're a fantastic addition to to the Book of Spells, and then you've got the brilliant basic insert. So we're just going to go to the Rainbow Blossoms, click in and have a look. So you've got your topper pages. So we've got 4 pages to start with there, and you've got like what I always call, like, you've got your ready-made cards, and then you've got toppers that you can make your cards with. You click over, you've got these beautiful just like, I mean, you've got 6 toppers on that page, 12 on that one. You've got some lovely lovely toppers with the decorative papers already matted in. So Becky's already given you like sort of a matte and layer with those, and again another ready-made card. If I just click on these little ones, because these are so, I mean, if you make those exploding boxes and everything, these are just beautiful. Let's get it so that we've got the height. Look at all of these, and I mean, they're such like vibrant. I do feel like the rainbow colours, you're sort of capturing all of the rainbow in all of these. Just looking at it, you'll see the different colours as you sort of your eyes wander over them. I mean, they're just beautiful. I mean, like the tulips and I can't think what that big flower's called, but I'm hopeless with the flowers. But I mean, if you know, give us a shout and let us know what that big flower is. Like, you know what I'm like. But these are just beautiful. And I mean, for those exploding boxes, and again, I know I talk about resizing and stuff, just because they're like sort of probably a 3x3, or maybe even a 2.5 by 2.5 inches. You can make those as big or as small as you want, so you can do whatever you want with those as well. They are absolutely beautiful. Then click next. We've got those decorative papers, and look at these. I mean, look at this one. This is just, and I've used this one in my first demo. This is just beautiful. It's so fresh and vibrant, and we are coming into that summer. I mean we're all getting ready to, or have been on our holidays. I mean, I know I'm getting ready for mine, and it is really, it's giving me all those happy thoughts about what we're going to be doing at the beach, and having those like lovely delicious cocktails. Right, let's go back to you've got 4 of those. Then you've got them in 12 by 12. So you know how, if you're new to us, this is the first time you're looking, you're going to see what our Book of Spells are. But obviously, if you've been with us a while and everything, you're going to get your 12 by 12. And again, with these ones, yes, they print on an A3 printer, but if you print it on an A4, you're going to get a perfect square of to fit an 8 by 8 card as well. So which is perfect. You've then got your essential papers in A4, your essential papers in 12 by 12. Then you've got your solid colours, A4 and 12 by 12. You've then got your inserts. So these are the 5 by 5, 6 by 6s. 5 by 7, 6 by 4, 7 by 7, 8 by 8, A5 and DL. So, like they've thought of everything for you as well in terms of fitting your inserts into your card. And they've left them blank so that you can stamp in your own image if you like. You've then got your 4 by 4 inserts. You've got a 6 by 6 and A6 verse that, our magical Becky's created those lovely verses. You've got your borders. You've got your embellishments, your tags, your sentiments. And you can see now your little box has gone grey. So you can just click home and that'll take you back to the contents page. Right, just before I go on to the demo, because it's just the bonus collection, let's just have a quick look. It's blooms around, so I'm just going to bring that up here. So this collection is the bonus collection you get if you buy the Book of Spells from Live Shopping VIP on Wednesday. You'll get this as a bonus. This won't be available on the Crafty Witches website. This is exclusive to Live Shopping VIP. So if you do want this, make sure you do join us on Wednesday and get this in your basket, because this is again another one that's so beautiful. I mean, let's have a little look at these toppers. Let's just get it to the height. Look at it. These are gorgeous, aren't they? I mean, this one here, with the like the sort of pinky purpley flowers on. It's like really really summery. I mean, I know Mother's Day's gone, but you know, birthdays and anniversaries and stuff, these are going to be perfect for. Let's click over. These are it's like one of our mini collections you get, but you've got your toppers, like what you can make, the like sort of the 5x5 cards. You've also got your A4 insert, but again, don't forget you can resize that, so you can fit that into any size card that you want, because you can resize it in Adobe Reader. You've then got your sentiments. You've then got these beautiful papers, and I mean, like, let's just have a look at this one. I mean, how beautiful is it? I mean, actually leave it, let's leave it at the top bit there, sorry. Oh, let's go back. Let's get it so I'm not printing it. Let's go back. There we go. Look how bright and cheerful that one is. Again, I'm seeing wrapping papers, printing it on your 250 GSM, making your boxes. And that's what's great about, isn't it? You know, with digital crafting, we can create everything to mix, match and harmonise together perfectly. You've also got sort of this bluey one as well, with like these little, I mean, like sort of little forget-me-not type flowers in as well. I mean, that's like a real, I mean, that reminds me of my grand's wallpaper. I mean, and I mean, that's been a good many years ago, but that reminded me of like a bedroom wallpaper. But that's beautiful, isn't it? A lovely design. And then if I click next, you've got your essential papers and your solid papers, and that is the bonus collection, just so you know. Right, so let's go back. That's the beginning, right? And if we just go back over to the screen, right, that is your bonus collection. That is only going to be available if you buy directly from Live Shopping VIP, and that comes exclusively with the Abracadabra Book of Spells. So that's going to be on Wednesday at 12 o'clock. Join Linda and myself, and whoever's presenting, I'm not sure of that yet, but over at Live Shopping VIP, and I'm sure, I mean, you're going to love all of those collections, but just remember that bonus one is only available when you buy the Book of Spells from Live Shopping VIP. Okay, let's go over to a demo. So my first demo is going to be made with the Rainbow collection. And I wanted to show you this. You know what I'm like. I'm always scrolling through Instagram and Pinterest and all of that, and find little things to do, and think, what can I do differently with my Crafty Witches downloads? And I found this lovely little gift card holder. Well, I say gift card, I mean, you could probably put anything in it that you like. And I'm going to have a go at making it. I have made it once, but I mean, I can sometimes be all fingers and thumbs. Oh, Stephanie may be presenting. That's great, Linda. That'll be that's going to be really exciting. So there's a heads up from the Trouble Witch herself that Stephanie could be presenting with us. So that's going to be fab. But back to the demo. Let's just show you. So this is a gift card holder that I've made, and it's made out of circles and a square of card, and I'll just show you what I've done. So if I just open it, so I've just wrapped some ribbon round, and I've tied on my little tag, because I've got my tag from the embellishments in the collection. So you've just tied the ribbon around to keep it together, and then you're just opening it up like that, and again, it'll fit a gift card in. I mean, if you make a tiny 4x4 card, you could probably fit that in as well, like, you know. But it's a really simple way, and a lovely present to make. And again, you just that's how you attach it. I mean, I've tied the ribbon around it to make it look a bit fancy, and I just think it's really good. And the thing is, I've watched people make it on YouTube and stuff, and I've watched several different people make, when they're using their papers. Sometimes it's different coloured papers on the reverse. I've been able to do this, and we'll show you it's great, because I've been able to print the colours that I want on the inside to be on the same side of the papers I've picked. So let's bring in what I've already done. So these are probably around a 4-inch circle, I would say. And I've just folded them in half. So I've done the purple ones, and I'll just bring in the patterned ones to show you. and it's just very much like that. So it's going to be 4 circles. So essentially you could make two of these out of one piece of card. I mean, again, you'd probably need some more for your insert, but I did get my insert out of the one piece of card as well. Okay, so all you're going to do, let me get it up, is you're just going to fold it in half. Now, if you want to measure it on your scoreboard, you can. If you haven't got a scoreboard, as long as you've got some dies, you can do this. I've just used my bone folder just to crease it down slightly. And then again, just again to crease it down. So they're all like half circles, essentially. And then if you just fold those, yeah. And then you're sort of going to build it together like this. Now, you're going to glue it. So what I did was I sort of took the first one and I just, let me get my glue. I just bobbed a little bit of glue on, because you don't need much, because when we glue the square in the middle, that's just going to keep it where we need it. Now, I've just done that so that we've got it level and how it should be. So if you look, and I've used the all-purpose glue just because that gives me a little bit of wiggle room. So if you can see, I'm just sort of matching it up to the lines there to make sure it's square. Now, you've got your next one. Now with this one, it's got to go on the inside. Oh, we've gone a bit. I had this problem when I was making it the other night. Not letting it dry. Again, we're doing this live, so obviously when you do it yourself, probably let the pieces dry first, so that you've got them in a, you know, you're not having like the problem I'm having where they all fall about. Okay, so then, because how it works, it's sort of how it folds in. You want that to go inside now because you've got your purple on the bottom, so that will go on the inside there. So you see what I mean, like not letting it dry. Let me just hold it. I should hold it, shouldn't I, and see, let it take. Let me see if there's any comments. Oh, just Linda's last one there. Probably all intensely looking. Right, then the same again on this one, because we want then now this top bit, that's going to be purple on there. So if I just bob a tiny bit of the glue on there, and then just pop that in, and then I just want that to go in there as well, so that it goes over. And then let me get that right. I want it to go. Sorry. I'm all fingers and thumbs tonight, you know. Right, now if I just hold that down a bit for it to take, and then I just bobbed a bit of glue on that one, and this is just to keep the base bit together, if you like. And then if I flip it over, you can see then I've created this sort of, now other people might have made it, I've just watched a few channels and to see how it's done, to make it like that, but this is how I've done it. I've then, because I've used the same card and because I could print it both sides, I've then just done a square, just cut a die cut square out, and then I can just pop that in the centre just to cover up the workings, but just to make it look a bit more fancy inside. And then I'm just folding it over to make, and I've made my little pouch. And then all I'm going to do is pop some ribbon round. Oop. Probably need to make that a little bit touch longer. Let's pop my ribbon round and then just turn it over. I can then just tie a little knot there just to keep it. And then what I've done is I've taken one of the tags out of the embellishments, and just pop. And I've got my hole punch that Sheila gave me, so I've just popped that in as well. And then I can just tie a knot in. There you go, put a little bow. Get my scissors, and just chop a bit off. And then I just finished it off with a couple of gems in the corner. Just popping some gems on in the corner there, and doing what I did before, like my usual 3 in a corner type thing. And there you go, you've got a lovely little gift card holder. But I've made that, and I've used the 250 GSM card, so it matches, and all it does is open up so you can pop your gift in. And these are the things I've used. So I've used the embellishments, as you can see. I've used some of the decorative paper, and I've printed the solid colour on that side, and then I've printed the solid colour both sides as well. So that's my recipe card for what I've used, and that's the finished product. What do you all think? Karen, where are you from, Ian? You sound like me. So Karen, is it from Keep Crafty? It's Karen from Keep Crafty. I'm not far from you, Karen. I think you're from Albury. I'm from Dudley, so I'm not far away from you. I live in Dudley. Right, so what did we think? Yeah, did we all like the demo? And that just gives you a little idea of something different you can do. Now I'm just going to show you some of the samples that the team have made as well of these collections from the reaching over from the Book of Spells. And this is the rainbow blossoms, and this is one of our Lisas. How beautiful is that? Again, using the essential papers. Again, never been afraid of the white. She's used the essential papers and a bit of the decorative paper there. This is our Roz, using some of those little square ones, just adding some embellishments herself and using a bit of the essential paper as well. You've then got another one from our Roz, I think it is. Again, die cutting onto one of the inserts by the looks of it, and then just popping a topper on the top. This one is from Barbara. She's used one of the card, one of the what I said, like ready-made card bits that you've got on there, ready-made toppers, and she's just used it in a slightly different way. And then this is the one I always go on about, and I've got some more to show you from the other collections, but this one is that triptych card that you get, like, so you can make, and this is just showing you this is an 8x8 card, and this is all you need. And then Barbara's put the border around, and then look like just popped a sentiment on. Perfect, a lovely birthday card for somebody, you know. Beautiful. So that's the rainbow one. Now I'm going to show you a few samples. So we've got the Fairy Kisses. This is another one from our Lisa, I think it is. Yeah. And this is like the side stepper card. This one, I mean, we call Lisa our paper engineer. I mean, this one is amazing. So that is the front. I mean, it's hard to show. I'm probably better showing it on Wednesday, but that's the front of the card that opens up, and then that is the front, and then it sort of also opens up to be a card as well, like, you know. So that is your, you know, that, I mean, you can see how it stands. So that's sort of like a double sort of side stepper, isn't it? That's really funny. Then we've got our Roz, the Fairy Kisses again, and this has got this lovely, just using, this is similar, like I was saying the other day, using what we do our paper charm toppers, where we give you a solid colour and a decorative paper. Roz has sort of done the sort of similar thing, just using the essential paper and one of her dies and a topper. So I've just showed you the triptych, so which was an 8x8. So this one has been resized. So I'll bring the two in so you can see that's an 8x8, and that's like probably a 7x7, but like with the topper shrunk to about a 6x6, which shows you again where else could you do that just in digital crafting. Then we've got a few samples from let's see which ones these are. A Whisper of the Woods, and again this is one of our series. She's done some fold in there. Rossie's, and we've got some of the toppers. Again, there's so much in this collection. Like there's the animals, but there's also like the teapot and stuff. So they're really, really funky. And again, Lisa, she's done something using one of the toppers, I think, there, and then just doing it slightly different. And then just another one of those triptych cards, because I just do think they're really, really useful for a quick, easy card if you've got to get one done really quickly. And then just show you, and this is all from the Book of Spells, just show you a few of the topper ones as well. There you go. This one as well, a side stepper, and that's just using the toppers. This is a lovely one with the toppers die cut and then decoupaged. A lovely one with the toppers and just adding that touch of white in there. And again, the same, just like the topper being used twice. So this is I can't think what type of card they're calling these type now, but they're really trendy, really popular at the moment. So that is a little show of all the stuff that's in the Book of Spells. So let's go back to the main screen. So let's see, what have we got so far? Okay, come from Dougley. That's right, Karen. Dougley. Sheila, that's very cute. Oh, thanks, Sheila. Lovely card in. Thanks, Linda. That's where it's from. I love that different. Which are again I mean, we've got a fantastic team behind us here at the Crafty Witches that make all the samples, you know, and they really, really do. I mean, they're amazing. I know Linda will always say they are the best in the business, but I think they're amazing. I just best in the business, best everywhere. They're sensational. When I get to open the packets, I've said this from day one, it's like Christmas. I get the parcels coming, I start to open it, and like when you see things on the internet or like on, you know, because we post all of our samples in our Creative Friends group, in Arthur William Crafts, in Pinterest, in Instagram and stuff like that, but when you get to hold them in real life, it blows me away. They're so talented. I'm so proud to represent them when I go on the different channels. It is really exciting. Right, let's get to the next card. So we're going to go all for show one first, and then we're going to go to show two. Now, like I said, I'm not going to delve too much into all the other stuff because obviously it's all about all the other stuff now is readily available on our website already, so it's all available on the Crafty Witches, but it's also going to be on their brand page as well. So this is for everybody new as well that's going to be joining us at live shopping. It's just a different channel to shop with us, but let's go. I've wanted to show this for a while. Oh, I can't get it off. I wanted to show the Magica card. Love Linda's collection. Oh, thanks, Karen. Her and Becky, they're the dynamic duo. They really do. They find the best imagery and they create magic with it. It's sensational. So yeah, no, I agree. Been a big Linda fan for a long time as well. So you can imagine when I first met. I've probably told this story a million times, but when I first met her, I was like a kid in a sweet shop. I think she thought I was like some crazed fan or something that was stalking her, but it was really funny. We'll probably tell the story, or we've probably told it before. What I'm going to bring in now is just some samples before I do the demo of, I'm not going to show you on the computer because again it's just files with these ones, but this is such a fantastic concept and I've really wanted to show this for a while. And again, like with TV, sometimes you just don't get the time to do the whole shebang, if you like. So I really wanted to do this because these are a fantastic concept, and like if you do classes, even better. But what the angel policy with these is fantastic. So let's just go back to the overhead so I can show you. Here we go. And it's the Magica card. Now, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you some of the kits that I've done up, and I've got a demo for this. But I just wanted to show you. My demo is going to be of these ones with the L's on, but it's going to be. I've done some decoupage on it to lift it, but you can do whatever you want with it. But this is just to show you some of the ready-made cards. So you get the card, the insert, and the envelope, and it's all in the kit. You also get the instructions and you get a cover page. That will become more apparent in a minute when I tell you what's so good about these collections. You've got this one as well. You've got the one with the fairy, and that's got numbers in it. Again, they all come with envelopes. You've got this beautiful cat one as well. You can decoupage up this lovely sea themed one with the whale. Butterflies, these are beautiful. You've also got this lovely floral one. And there's again these ones. Now I want to show these. We've got these ones from one of our designers, Mandy Alexander, and she's used the kit in a completely different way. She's used this to make her own cards. So you get everything in the kit, which I'm going to show you, but she's used just the printouts to make her own cards, and I just wanted to quickly show these as well. So she's done this beautiful one here. Again, like I said, it's just on her own card. She's done the lovely one with the cat where she's decoupaged it up as well. This is beautiful. And then the lovely sea themed one, and again just on her own card, and she's decoupaged that up as well. So what I'm showing you is you can actually do more than what you think. So, what are they? Magica card. They are kits. Now, these are the only kits you can print and sell. Right? So, it's everything you need to make the card, the instructions, and all the pages, and it shows you exactly what you're getting in the kit. So, if you've got a craft stall and you want to pop these on your craft stall so people can make the cards, if you do classes, for people to, you get people together, so you do a class, you can use these in the class. And again, I mean, I was thinking the other day, I mean, sharing my secrets, but hey ho, sharing is caring. I thought I could do one of the cards, but I could print out lots of the different other ones that they could buy at the class as well if they wanted to take them home. Because the great thing about these, yes, you can have a paper trimmer, you can have a scan and cut, you can have all the ins and outs of it, but you can do it all with a pair of scissors as well. So it's up to you how you use the kits. So these are a fantastic beginner and right the way through to a seasoned crafter. Now I'll just open up the Wise Words one just to show you. And again, I've printed it all on for this. I've printed the card base on 250 and then everything else on 160. But I would normally print the envelope on a sort of a 120, but it was just time last night. I was printing this one out. So you get your topper page, which is really good. You also get the instructions on how to build the card. It tells you what to do from start to finish. Then you get your card base, so it's all there ready for you. You get your mat and layers, and then what Becky's done with this, she's given you this sort of white border, so it gives you a faux mat and layer. Now what's great about this, and again I just ought to mention, when printing this you need to print to actual size, so that if you print everything to actual size, everything will fit. If you start printing it off to fit, or to to resize, you've got to resize it all to the same. So make sure you're always printing on the same printer setting. You also get, so you've got this, you get your sentiments, so you've got an array of sentiments that you can have. So again, you can use those for any other projects, but again, that's if you're running a class, there's going to be something there that everybody could use in the class for what they're making the card for. You're then going to get your insert and then some sort of decoupage roses, or you can use them individually, and I'm going to show you on my demo what I've actually done. And then you get your envelope, and again, this looks, when I first saw these, I've got to admit, I thought, oh, what do I do? How do I do it? It's all there for you and the instructions tell you, but you'll see, it's really difficult to show you on the thing, but when you get them, you'll see there's like a a faux stitch going down, so that tells you where to score and how you're going to score. So we're going to start from scratch, and we're going to make it all up so you can see what it looks like in finished time as well. So that's one of the full kits, and they're all the sort of the same. So these are the ones I've printed off previously. So these are all kits ready and waiting to go, whether I decide to sell them or whether I decide to make them myself. Or, like I say, I'm thinking of a craft day where we could do these Magica cards and sort of, you know, that I could sell them. I could sell them individually. That's the only collection that we can do where we can sell the printable sheets. That's the only set. Magica card is the only set we allow that on, and this is the one I'm going to make now. And as I said, I've done a little bit of decoupage on it to make it a bit thicker, but I'm going to show you how to make the envelope. I'm going to show you the card and what I've done, and then like show you the mats and layers on how to get to where I've got to. Okay, right, let me just pop that over with the Magica card. So let's start with the envelope. Now the reason I'm going to start with the envelope is because you can use a double liner tape. You can use any medium you want to glue with, but I'm just going to use tacky glue today, and then if I leave it to dry, by the time we finish the card, it'll be ready to fit the card in. And the reason I'm going to use tacky glue is because not everybody, I felt, had got all of the glues or the tapes and stuff. Because if you're starting out, you're probably looking, you know, what do I need? What do I get? As long as you've got a good tacky glue, you'll be fine. So I've cut all the pieces out ready and scored the lines, and that's what you can see there where I've scored the line. And I've just added the tacky glue to it. And then all I'm going to do is just pop it on to the envelope to start. And I always do the sides first. And I mean, there's no particular reason. I think you can follow whichever way you do, but I just find it easier. And again, because I've done it with the tacky glue, I've got the opportunity to line it up, and then I can just fold it out, and I just get my bone folder and I just sort of glue it down there. Then I've got my base, and again you can see there I've already scored the line and folded it over. Now when I say I've scored the line, and this is why I say it's for a beginner, if you haven't got a scoreboard, you haven't got a metal ruler and a score tool, all I've done with this is I've got the line in, I've found the line in my fingers, and I've just creased it down as I've gone across, and then I've just got a bone folder and just sort of flattened it out. You could use a butter knife if you haven't got a bone folder. There'll be something in your own home that you could craft with, that you know that you've got there to use as a bone folder. I'm just fortunate. I've been crafting for well over 25 years, which makes me old, I think. Bless me. So I've collected a lot of stuff to craft with over the years, and again, all I'm doing is I'm just pushing that to the edge. I get to the front of it so that I can see, if you like, I'm just lining it up. I can flip it back over to look, just to make sure it's in the right place. Job's a good one. Just so there. And then just thinking about the card I made earlier, I know I've decoupaged on it, but because this envelope's got a lot of give to it, I've been able, it fits in perfectly. So just so you know, you don't actually because I've used the silicone glue on the decoupage, it's allowed me, it doesn't crush when you're putting it into an envelope, so which is really good. Right, just popping that down there. Okay. And then just give my bone folder again. And this, I think this is just really cool. And then all I'm going to do is pop a slither of glue down each side, because obviously the big sort of dome shaped one is the top of the envelope, and then this little bit at the bottom. And there you go. that's the envelope made for it. Now we can crack on with the card, because I can leave that to dry. So with my card, I've already scored it, but again, you cut it out and you've got your score lines there, so you can follow it with your purple just to score. And this is sort of like, is it a gatefold, is it sort of type card that you've got? Now, I'll pop my insert in first. I haven't stamped anything on it, but you could pop one of the sentiments on, you could stamp a sentiment inside. It's entirely up to yourself. Tacky glue, all purpose, sorry. So I'm just popping some all-purpose glue to put my insert into the card. Now again, with this, you don't have to stick it all the way down. You can just do the top if you want, and you're just popping that in. And again, I always say this as well, because when people say, what weight card do you use? 250 for my card bases, because when I'm adding all these bits in, that's adding 160 onto 250. It's creating strength behind the card. And then obviously the glue I'm using, which is an all-purpose glue, that also adds strength to the card. This is what I was saying to you about the faux matten layer, if you like. So Becky's already put that in for you, which is super cool. And we just go there, pop that first one on, and then pop the second one on. And again, this is all in the kit for you. The kit tells you what to do, but I mean, again, if you're a seasoned crafter, you can make any kit what you want, really, can't you? Just click print craft. But if you're a beginner, we're telling you how to get to these bits as well. And then obviously this demo will always be on YouTube, so you'll be able to go back and follow. I've just popped some foam pads on, so you don't have to. If you've got tape, you can pop your tape on there, or your glue. But I've just popped some foam pads on there. Just pop that on, and then I've cut out my birds. And again, I printed the topper 3 times, and I printed it onto 250, but then for the decoupage I did print it onto 160 as well. Just pop some of this silicone glue on. Now, I mean, obviously when you're doing yours, you can take your time. Obviously I'm going, because I've just got one more demo I'd like to do, and just one kit I'd like to show you before we zoom off. But we'll just get there. So again, then I've just cut the birds out with their bellies, which is super cool there, look. And these are a lovely patchwork type card, isn't it? And then just the big owl, pop him on there. That's lovely. And then I've just put a bit of foam tape on. This one I'm going to have as happy anniversary, and I'm just going to pop it. Now I haven't done it so it goes over the card, just so that it sticks onto there. And then I've got these lovely flowers, and again, I've watched, like I said, I've seen some people have decoupaged them up, but I just sort of thought they were really cool just on their own, just dotted around, like, if you like. Let's just, and again, you can layer them up then by using the 3D glue. You can do whatever you want, really, like, but I just thought these, like, just, you don't have to do lots of, you know, decoupage, or you know, you can just pop them onto the card as an extra, really. And I mean, there's lots, you don't have to put them all on, but I just really liked them, or I liked them all, really, to be fair. So let's just put a little one up there, and then the same down in this bottom corner, just to level it out. I mean, like I said, you don't have to use everything from the pack. You can keep some for other projects if you want. It's up to you. But these, oops, let's just get that round, and then just, and there you go. And then that, let me just get my glue out there, because I have a habit of letting glue gel dry out, so let's, and I shall need that for Wednesday. So there's the finished project. obviously with the envelope. Now I'm not going to pop it in to the envelope because obviously it's still wet, but it's the same size and everything as the one I'd previously made. But just to show you, that envelope will be getting to be dry now. It all fits in. You just have to, with the decoupage one, just sort of push. But because it's, look at me, it all gets in and then I'm struggling with it. That's because I'm live. It wouldn't be like this if I wasn't. It does go in. I've already done it today. There you go. And then you can just fold your envelope over, and there you've got your card ready to go and in the envelope. How fab is that? So that's pretty. Beautiful images. Lovely. Lovely. That's brilliant. Okay, right. Let's go back to the computer, because I just wanted to show you, we obviously the second show we're doing, and I mean we've got a little demo to go with it, but I just wanted to show you one of my favourite little animals, and he comes and visits me, I think, most times. It's not this one, obviously, but it's our Pollyanna. Let's get rid of that one behind. It's Pollyanna, and it's Norton the badger. And again, this is going to be on our second show. So we've got a Pollyanna theme show for our second show, which will be at 7 o'clock. And we're going to be bringing you one of the bigger collections. When I'll drop those down, I'll tell you what those are. We've got Norton the badger. We've got Dennis the fox. We've also got Best of Friends, I think it is. But these smaller collections, and I say smaller, but you know, with Pollyanna, they are massive, really, like with the collection. So we've got the toppers, you've got some decorative papers, you've got inserts and some essential papers, you've then got your inserts, you've got your sentiments, you've got your tags, your pennants and your alphabet, you've got boxes that you can make, click back to home. Really, these are what we call our Pollyanna mini kits, but like they are still huge kits. But we've got the Best of Friends, we've got a Country Walk, which is one of our larger collections, Dennis the Fox, and we're also bringing you the ready-made cards volume 1, which is, again, if you've not seen our ready-made cards, you're going to love those as well. So I've just picked a couple of samples, and then I'm just going to show you. I've just picked a couple of samples of Norton, and then I'm going to do a little demo with Norton. So this is just to show you what some of the things that are coming up on the second show, but I'm just going to show you the badger because you need to tune in at 7 o'clock on Wednesday to see what we're bringing. So let me just go back over to the overhead. So this is Norton, and again, I mean, you've got the opportunity to add in your own, you know, if you've got your dies and stuff, but you know, a trimmer. I mean, this is beautiful. This is like, they've used, for a water wash colour at the back, they've used one of the inserts, the muted inserts, and then added the badger on the top. I mean, how fab is that? Karen, no, they're all digital down. The Crafty Witches were all digital downloads. We don't do paper collections. It's all digital. Which I mean, if you've not got into the digital world yet or not, it is fantastic. I mean, you know, storage wise, it's fantastic even more. But you keep it all in one place. It's brilliant. These lovely dies and the essential papers there. Norton's here again, and then a lovely stepper card. So these, just wanted to show you a few of Norton. There are more to see on Wednesday, but I'll just bring in my last demo just to show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make this card using the papers, and I have just used some oval dies that I've got, but the rest of it I've used my paper trimmer for. I'll just pop everything to one side a minute just to show you what my sort of recipe was. So I picked the top, this was my toppers, and I've just cut into that. So I haven't used the whole of that. Now you can do, if you've got a die that fits, if you're great with scissors and you can cut an oval, if you've got an electronic cutting machine and you want to measure it all up, you can do that. I've just used a die and took part of the picture. I've then used this decorative paper. I've used the solid coloured papers, and then I've used this lovely decorative paper. Now, I'm going to try and hold this up. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but this is Pollyanna's handwriting. I mean, this, I've got it the wrong way around for a start, so this is beautiful. So these are things that she's written about badgers, and these were on all the paintings and stuff. So we've just pulled that from the painting and made it into this decorative paper, which is I mean, just that paper on its own for anything is really good to have, but to go with Norton is fantastic. Right, let's get the card. So all it is a A5 card, and then I've just cut my pages, as I always do, with an inch, a quarter of an inch going all the way around, sorry. And I'm just gonna pop my glue on. So pop, and again just line it up. And I don't know, I mean, Karen, I mean, if you've not done the digital crafting yet, or I mean, you may have or not, but if you haven't, or anybody out there that hasn't, this is such a fantastic tool to have, because sometimes, I mean, I've been asked for some weird and wonderful cards over the last fortnight to make, and it's finding colours. So I've got a wedding card, right, and I'm from the Midlands, so it had got to be, the bride was an Albion fan, and the groom was a blues fan. So I'd had to find two different colours of blue that sort of matched. Now, to keep all of that kind of stuff in stock in solid colours, you know, I'd be going mad. But I was able to go on my downloads and find similar blues and that would actually match, and it was great. So that's what I loved about digital downloading, I think, is that I've got it, and then I can use it for multiple things as well as using it in the kits that I've got. I'm just going to pop this lovely writing on as well. Just get that all on there. Digital is the future. Right, and then I've just cut by 2.5 inches by the 7.5. I've just cut it down, and then I've just gone down a quarter of an inch on either side. So I'm just going to pop my green on. And this shows you, I mean, if you've got I mean, you know, you see the girls have made the cards, they've got lots of dies and things, different styles and stuff. If you've got those in your collection, use what you like, use all your hardware. The imagery will do all the talking for you. It's just you adding your little bits in, or your bit of flair in, if you like, to what you're doing. We're just going to pop that other bit of decorative paper in the middle, and that just gives it that little bit. And then all I'm going to do is just, you can put this on foam pads if you like, but I just thought it looked nice glued down, but it just gave a little bit of extra texture to the card. And you've got that there as well. Just popping that on, and then we've got Norton, bless him. I've got my foam pads on. Just pop him sort of there. And have I lost my sentiment? I've lost my sentiment, which isn't unusual. Right, I don't know where that's gone, where that's flew off to on my journey to it. But hey ho, and I'm just going to pop a couple of gems in the corner. And one down there. Again, you don't have to add loads on, because it's about the imagery doing the talking. I don't know where my sentiments flew off to. It was here a minute ago, but hey ho, it was going to be the same sentiment that was on that one. So as if by magic, I've got another one here, and that is the finished Norton card. Really, really simple, but letting Pollyanna's artwork do all the talking. Let's put back over to, and we've got it all in within the hour. That's brilliant. Right, so just to recap, let's have a look at some of the questions. Up the baggies, yeah, Karen, that's me. I'm a baggies fan. Yeah, do you just? It is easy to store in storage, Karen. I've got like what Hell's who was with us used to call her 1 terabyte USB dongle, whatever you want to call it, a terrapin, and I've got that. I've got a one terabyte block. I had it from Amazon, and you just plug it in, and then you just move everything off your computer onto there, and then you can just keep going back and revisiting like a library. It's so much easier. And then your printer, you can print on the cheapest office printer that you can buy, if you like, or you can get you can get like, I mean, mine, I've got an A3 Epsom Eco tank which prints A4 and A3. The more you get into digital crafting, the more you want to do, and I think we're a perfect fit with live shopping TV, because I've been viewing Highlight Crafts live shopping TV over the last few weeks as well, and they've been doing sublamination, and so you can do that with all of our digital downloads. There's so much you can do in digital crafting. I mean, if you've seen any of my shows that I did on Hobby Maker a couple of years ago, I was bringing in bags that I'd ironed onto. I'd bought printable plastic that you could print, and I'd covered coffee jars, you know, and filled them with dog biscuits and things like that. So much you can do with digital crafting. It gives you so much more. What size did I say the USB was? It's a 1 TB. It's more like a square box. The next time I'm on, I'll bring my, it's somewhere over on the other side of the room at the minute, but I'll get my USB and I'll show you. It's so easy, and I mean, I've got all of the Crafty Witches downloads on there, and I'm still not even touched a quarter of the storage on it. So I've got years and years to come that can fill that USB up for me. I always lose stuff as well, Karen. That's why it's so good. Do you know what? I know, like, hardware is a great thing to have, like your dies and stuff, but I sometimes think I did have that flower die, or I did have that sort of border die or something. But then I think, did I have a paper that did that, or was it? And then when I go onto my onto my USB, and I can find every collection I've ever wanted. I can just sit there with a brew, just going through and just seeing what I've got, and it's a lovely way to keep up and collect everything that we do. I know I'm biased, but I have loved digital crafting for a good many years now, and it is by way of Linda Chapman getting me involved in it in the first place, like, because again, this story, I know we're running a little bit over, but one of the first USBs I saw was Linda on Create and Craft, and I was at my mother-in-law's, and I was lying in bed watching Create and Craft on my phone, and I thought instantly of all of the things I could do with that USB, thinking about how many times I could print something, if anybody wanted the same card, how many times I could print that off. So it started me on a journey that I'll never look back on, because like I say, now people will look for a card off me, and then I've got all the printable elements there ready to print out. I don't have to print it out to store. I've just got it ready to print as and when to go. And I always use the paper and card available on our website as well. I know that's biased, but knowing Linda Chapman, she picks the whitest of white card, the craft card that goes through the printer, the cream card that goes through the printer. Everything goes through the printer. I mean, if it printed white, I'd be putting my black card through the printer as well. But we haven't got there yet. But hopefully, you never know, in the future that might be something to come. But yeah, I use all of those kind of things. It's a great way to craft. Now, we have run over a touch, but just to reiterate, we're bringing the brand new Mucker Spells Abracadabra on Wednesday. It's a live shopping TV. We will post links in our socials on Wednesday, so you know where to find us as well. But go over to their website, give it a look at our brand page. Go over and join their Facebook page as well, live shopping VIP, and I can assure you, you're not gonna look back, because it's going to be a great journey, and I know us Crafty Witches are looking forward to it. So I'll love you and leave you. Thanks for joining me again on a Friday night for a whisper of what's to come. I'll just pop up the times and everything for live shopping TV, and I'll see you all on Wednesday at Highlight Crafts. Bye.